don't say that.
But it was nice.
You know what happens to me when I'm on a thing?
Yeah.
Yo, I feel like all these commercials pop up, and I'm just like,
yes, that's the devil.
yo, that's hard.
It's just
I started to eat the food by mind. Like,
I feel you. I feel you.
sorry, Chris. A late factor. Everything was backwards. Brought home today, the whole family. I'm like, I'm getting a haircut. They're like, yo, drop me off Bayshore. Tell me that last night.
Doesn't your daughter have the license? That's
No,
her job.
no, my next one, my younger one, with her mom. My other one's gone to work. Drop me off Bayshore. You know when people want to drop you off Bayshore, they're not ready. Then, I know this road is closed. I know it's closed. But in fact, I'm talking and then, well, what do you want to do later? Boom, drive, closed. Yo, but that's not very good if you're coming from like if you're coming from Orleans, you want to go to Bayshore. If you don't know the road,
Yeah.
you are just say you're fuck we're not going to Bayshore.
I think it says it's your fault. You gotta really think.
Where are you supposed to get off? At Greenbank or whatever that thing
Yeah,
is?
Pinecrest.
That's you have to know the road to get there.
Yeah, you do.
If you don't know the road, we're coming all the way down here. Oh, no.
Even a few years ago, it was the same thing.
What's up? No, I live over here, but I'm just saying like if you like didn't know like the back alley, you're cheesed off.
You waste a lot of gas.
And I was up late. Yo, you should watch this thing on Netflix. You know that dude that dropped the submarine and exploded? You guys watch that?
No, I didn't watch that.
You should watch that.
Really? Why?
Yo, like
More insight?
the man. Okay, how do I say it without wrecking it? It's almost like
There's so much, apparently he was warned.
you're like, nah, it's not gonna work. Yo, he took this thing to the airplane, Boeing,
Yeah.
and they did a test, and it exploded, and he was like less than halfway there,
Wow.
and then they're like trying to say like, I don't think this is like you should like really. He thought he was smart. He's making this thing out of carbon fiber. So I guess they're made of different material to go down with the pressure.
Yeah.
His thing exploded. So when it exploded, like, and everyone died, it already happened already.
Right. With the
Like-
same material.
Same shit. So like this guy just like
And it's still pushed above.
he pushed it. And you know what his thing was? A PS5 controller.
Xbox.
Xbox, no, the PlayStation, the old, no, not the new one, the old one.
I thought it was Xbox. Oh, okay.
I'm like, yo, I'm not going down there, and the man's just like, hold on, let me pull this out.
Yeah.
And there was a time they went down in a, not there, but like a different depth. And he had a driver, a navigational guy. He's like, yo, give me the wheel. And the way he took it, they were like almost trapped underneath other debris because another boat crashed.
Shit.
And the driver was like, no, we have to. He's like, nah, because he was the owner. So he started to just say, yo, do as I say.
Yeah.
And then the people, they got stuck. The people were like, what the hell? And the driver like came and got them out. Like he took over.
Yeah.
And then when they came back to the surface, the guy was like, don't fucking talk to me again. Because I guess he was embarrassed that he tried to like, yo, what's up?
Overdo it.
But then even when you think about it, the thing was small, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
They're tiny, those things.
so to expect that, and it was built by like a guy like you who's just smart. I can't want like my thing to go to like all these different places to get, man, it's a good watch though. But it was like, remember when it happened and all this like searching, breaking, it was almost like, yo, this didn't need to be, this was, you knew it was, so all the things they're saying like 2 hours oxygen, nah, they were long dead. There was never that.
Yeah.
There was never that. You should watch it, it was crazy. I kind of found a new love for documentaries.
Yeah, I like them too.
Yeah, I never really,
Watch a lot of
the last time I watched it, it was like, freaked me out. I think it was called Zeitgeist. It was something about the 9/11. And they started to say like, how these guys like, how is it possible that they took the plane and all that? So I'm like, yo, this stuff,
It's not possible.
yeah, really.
No, the controlled demolition, bro. The Chiltern.
You still think so though?
Bro, look how those buildings. You didn't see what happened to the plane in India?
That one right
That
now?
big ass plane that jumped into the building?
The one that had
That thing didn't even budge.
like a week ago?
Yeah.
I stopped watching plane crashes, not gonna lie to you. What happened? I saw it, changed how
The
many
plane is solid.
Still together?
The building is solid. The plane didn't explode.
But I thought
Nothing.
everyone's dead though, no?
Everybody is dead except for one guy.
That hit a building?
It hit a
I
building.
thought they just went down.
Yeah, what do you think it hit? Hit a building. Well, right through the building. The building did not even crumble.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it was an old ass freaking like
Okay, I'm watching.
maybe
I'm
a
watching.
5-story building.
I hate
like,
watching plane
India.
crashes though.
You tell me the Indian fucking guys, construction workers, have better quality than the one in Manhattan?
Indian guy's a smart guy. No.
How big was the Twin Towers? Like 80 plus stories? 100
So
stories?
what are you saying, man? You think
I don't know, guy.
they blew it up? For real.
It's not even a question.
No, but
How does a building come down like that?
It's so thin.
here's the thing. There's a lot of questions, but
You think
his
jet
answer
fuel
is.
took it down?
Yeah, absolutely,
Oh,
bro.
man.
The moment it went in there, all that fuel leaking everywhere.
I don't. Yo, for real. I see both parts.
Yeah.
Like his part, I see because it's very like suspect.
Yeah.
But like your part, I kind of agree too. Like
But think about it.
the plane is big, yo,
Yeah, when you compare it to like the width of the building,
and coming
it
full.
takes up like 80% of the width.
Yeah, Chris, coming like
The
full.
plane in India was bigger.
But was it coming to speed though? Like the plane in India, I don't
The
know.
speed of the crash had nothing to do with the building falling.
But Chris,
The
this
thing
is a
crumbled.
plane coming at I don't know how fast.
It crumbled 10 or 15 minutes after the crash.
With
They're
the-
saying it was jet fuel that burned the steel, which is impossible to make the fucking thing
I
crash.
agree something happened, but like
There was explosions in the basement.
That's
How
a
did
great-
explosions happen in the basement?
yeah, but that's a crazy like.
That's already happened in the past, though, in the 90s. Right?
Those are called controlled demolitions.
all the terrorists back in
But
the
how are we
day.
finding these people to do this though? Like how are we finding like obviously there's people like okay, I'll make this shit up. CIA, we know the black team. Okay, we're gonna go send your team is gonna go set the explosives, and then we're gonna go. That's a lot of shit working out for you,
Oh, yeah.
and for it to blow down. Like that's
Just
a,
imagine the second plane didn't hit the building. Now what would they have done?
and like that was some ducky flying too. Like I'm pretty sure planes can't turn like that. I remember watching it and seeing the whole plane go loop, loop. But still though,
1000%, that was a demolition. There was another building that didn't even get hit that blew up just a couple blocks down. Somebody fucked up.
okay, but those building was old though, no?
Had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
Ooh. I don't know. Maybe I just don't want to believe it. Cause a plane is back. A plane is big though, yo. Is that one of those big planes?
You actually think the plane took down the building? You honestly think the plane took
No,
down
I
the
don't
building?
think okay, real. Okay, let me be honest. What I think. I think I'm at a point. I'm not really sure. Like I think.
That's crazy.
No, but I need to know like.
What else do you need to know?
I kind of like the why is important.
Why they did it?
And why there? Why like
You know the guy that owned the building, had insurance in the building, and collected mad money?
He wasn't there that day. He was supposed to be there.
None of the Jews
Bullshit.
were there that day.
Yeah, he was
The
supposed to be
building
there.
was evacuated when it's usually put packed. Somebody got the word.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's the truth.
the building was evacuated?
It was evacuated. Nobody came to work. It was 8 in the morning. Nobody was there.
Is that good enough though? What about today? A
Today
lot of
what?
people are going to work today. In
No. When that building's usually full that time, and the day
How much?
happens, it's
Less
mad.
than half full?
I don't know the exact number, but a lot of people who were supposed to be at work did not show up.
There's like 2,000 people that
Yeah, but what do you mean though? Like someone's in an off. So that's stretching to me. That's stretching.
Those are facts.
Well, do we have an email that someone said to someone like they don't come to work? So why they not come to work?
What do you think?
No, we're using that part to narrate our story to make it sound.
Yeah.
Even without that part, forget about that part. The building does not crumble with that plane flying into it.
Yeah, it does.
Chris, a plane's
Bro,
big,
the-
man.
The building's too tall and it's too slim. If it was a wider building, it wouldn't have collapsed. But they're too narrow.
So you actually believe that?
Two
Yeah.
planes hit it, yo.
Bro, they actually
Oh.
sway when there's crazy storms. They sway back and forth. That's how thin
Okay,
they are.
hold on. Give this man a chance. So you're saying the building should take the plane, and hold up good. Is that what you're saying? Because being a rookie guy, I would assume, don't know nothing. I would assume if two big ass planes hit it, it should come down.
Yeah.
You're saying you
Okay.
expect it to stay up.
Let me ask you something. Did the plane take it down, or did the jet fuel in the plane
I
take it
think the trauma of the building, the structure was obviously compromised,
It was rattled.
along with the fuel, along with another one. But
down? So you think it's the fuel or the plane?
I'm not educated enough. to
Because
know what.
if it's the plane, the building comes
I'm
down
not educated enough. for that
immediately after it hits.
Bro, think about it.
It does not wait 15 minutes.
The building, we'll just say this is the building, right? The plane took up like that much space in the building, bro. It's not a wide ass building. It's very narrow. And the plane is almost the
I
same
guarantee
size.
you do that 1,000 times, the building never comes down. The
Once-
fact that two buildings right beside each other, the
Yeah.
exact same thing happened,
Yeah.
it's impossible for that.
Okay, but can't your explosion be explained by like some type of something in the building? Gas leak or something? Can't that be explained?
No, there was no gas leak. There was an explosion throughout the building, the controlled demolition.
That was
They
the-
heard them.
No, that was the plane. How did
No, that was
hear them?
after.
Yeah.
That wasn't right away,
I'm
that
gonna
was
watch
after.
it. I'm gonna watch it.
Right. The explosions.
The explosions happened
Yeah, because
after.
it took time for the gas to leak out and then ignite and then
Gee.
set off other things.
How did the
inside
explosions happen in the basement?
There was no explosions in the
Yeah,
basement.
people
No.
heard the explosions coming from the
Oh, we're going
basement.
by here though. We need evidence. We can't
Evidence,
say,
bro.
yeah, we can't by
Don't
here the
do
man
that, bro.
say that, bro. There's some.
Yeah.
You know why?
Crazy.
No, hold on. This is the reason
I'm
why.
hearing this right now.
No. I don't know
It would
shit.
have been released to the public, to the media.
That's what I want.
Right.
Everything was covered up, my friend.
We have
Well, that's
fire
a-
investigators, bro, and guys above the fire investigators.
That's a top cover up, Chris.
Top cover up, bro.
Top.
Yes,
Beyond
cover
top,
up.
it
bro.
is, but it's the truth.
Let's call it the Israeli cover-up. If you fuck, you might as well, right? Maybe they're the ones who did it.
And Chris, how can like if you said I would think that this job should be the people who put the bombs in the thing, that's I would say a 10-man team, right?
Yeah.
Now we have all these other people that would say, hold the fuck on, like
I'm surprised nothing else came out of that, to be honest with you.
maybe there's nothing to come out of it though. Is that a possibility?
People that do demolitions explain how demolitions work and explain the temperature of that jet fuel and how hot it has to be to melt steel. And it's way over what you think it is.
Okay, Chris, let me just ask you this one. How can a team of people that's gonna blow up a building, how can they plan for and wasn't there a plan for 3 planes? Or they're doing 2?
There was 4.
How can they plan to simulate 2 planes? Like that's a simulation.
There was
bro.
another plane not too far from that.
One, that's right, 4. One went into the Pentagon, or
But were they
Okay.
all destined to come to there though?
No, there was
No.
2 in those buildings. One in the Pentagon, and there was another in a building near the World Trade Center that nothing hit and it exploded.
One of them the passengers took down though, right?
How do you explain that one?
which one? Oh, the passengers took down.
Passenger, where's that one going?
Is that the one that I think they hit the Pentagon, no?
No,
Yeah, I think it was-
Pentagon was hit by
Oh,
one, and
oh.
one of the people took over the ship.
The one that's supposed to hit the other building. but
Okay, cool. So let's say the one that's supposed to hit the Pentagon. What did that accomplish?
They had some stuff they wanted to cover up.
Oh, Chris, come on, yo. What stuff? You just threw that out randomly. You don't know what. You threw that out randomly.
Watch any movie.
You just
that's-
threw that out that fact.
Holy fuck! I don't know. This was like 15
But
years
how do we
ago.
know? There could be nothing in there. Like obviously there's something in there, but like I don't know. Man.
They just did construction on that exact same spot not too long before that.
I don't know for real. Like I'm just saying the simulation for us to say, yo, we need to cut 50 beams and plant some bombs, and then we got to simulate 2 dirty planes coming in there, and we got okay. By this documentary, was it mission accomplished? Like did they get like what they wanted from the? They wanted to come down.
Of course.
They wanted lives.
But you could have fucking blown
They
that.
wanted
shit.
the world to be scared,
Okay.
so they can go in and invade all those countries. It took away all of our rights. Look what happened since 9/11, bro. Like, the whole world changed.
I agree.
You can't even bring a water bottle on the plane anymore.
Plane hijacking's been happening, bro.
Hasn't happened though? I've
I was
heard that
just
in
about to
movies.
ask you, what did 9/11 change? It didn't change anything, bro.
I think they changed some things in the cockpit. So now, to get into the cockpit, there's a code.
Yeah, but to affect the whole world, you could put that shit on there without it
They
though.
had that in the 70s. Trust me. Check it. Look it up. Yeah, bro.
Well, I don't know about that. I remember I could go into the cockpit as a youth on a plane easily. Like those guys would invite you in. Come in, sit in the seat.
Yeah. Because they want you to possibly think of being a part of a career. So it kind of motivates you.
Crazy. Hijack the plane. Let's sacrifice our lives.
You know that Malaysian plane? The one that got that vanished?
Never found, yeah.
Did you know that that guy actually stole that plane, the pilot? I watched the whole documentary on that one too.
So they found it.
I
Up to
never
now,
heard
they
that
never
part.
found it
That's what I'm saying.
because
How did they know
he was a veteran pilot that was about to retire.
Okay.
And I don't know why he did it.
He stole the plane?
He stole the plane.
Ratchet. What was that? The curb? Oh, the car hit. Oh.
This car's all fucked up in the front.
I didn't even see it. There's not even a bump there.
Did you see his front end though?
Too low?
Oh,
You
man,
got it for-
opened up.
He got into an accident, so I think there's something hanging.
Yeah.
He hit a deer or something. That wasn't a joke.
A deer.
Oh dear.
Good morning, good morning. Morning, I never seen you up this early, though.
Whoa!
Good, bro. Good.
Friday, bro.
That's what it is. That Friday energy. End of the week energy. Got just enough in the tank for Saturday, Sunday.
Now he wants to get out early, that's why. Anytime man comes early, you know what's up with Phresh. That's the problem.
I don't have to ask him shit. He makes no shit.
I feel like a new bumper.
I don't give a shit what he doesn't really want to do. You want to take the day off, you block it off. I don't give a shit.
Oh, Phresh is good.
Well,
You want to block out the lead?
everything is with the appointments now, so it's like, it doesn't really matter.
You want to block out the lead. Better tell me, you better come through the high school guys. Yeah, that's how that's that. Alright. One more hour, you know. So speaking of that, you know, one of my friends gave birth. You know that when you give birth now, you're out the same day?
Same day.
Same day for Ras flag. Had a baby at 11:30 in the morning, by 6:30 they're home.
Wow.
What's up, chat?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. I think it was like 2 days back.
No.
Everything goes bad, huh?
I couldn't believe that. No, I kind of want to spend the night. I kind of want to.
At least tonight.
At least the night. Well, what the fuck are we doing for you that you couldn't do that home?
So how do they do it? Like, kick them out without making them feel like you're getting kicked out? Okay, I think you're good.
There's no
You
feelings
think
now.
from here?
No feelings. And the next morning they'll send over like the maybe work or something. It's like house and shit. It's all good. I couldn't believe that shit. Get the fuck out. So like if you give birth, you could actually tell someone else that died 6 hours ago. Aren't you running off? That's yo.
What if you get like a C-section?
Like maybe that might make you stay, but like if you just give a birth and you're like, oh good.
You're good. See you in a few years.
Yes. I couldn't believe that. I was actually offended. Me, I might be the guy making up and puffing on, but nah, I need a night. I'll go home at 6, but nah, bro. 5 till you give birth at 11? And I learned too in America, like I think you're not even ridiculously like pick them up. Like women get some like I remember maybe a couple months ago we're dinner and I was it was happening, but like how's it feel to be a man? I'm like fucking great. I'm like all the shit that you guys have, like we have nothing. We have no mercy time, we don't have like we give birth, that's all you. I think that we can, I'm pretty sure we can make children our whole life. You think so? Yep. Yeah, our whole life we can make children, like we don't stop, we don't like, that is so crazy, the shitty kind of stick we got. Like you don't have nothing, I'm like, gee.
So I went over to, I was in New York last week, right? And I boarded my father-in-law's car. And I'm like, you sure there's no drugs in the car, right? Going over the border. He left. So he took the car, went to New York, came back. Okay? He got back, he's cleaning out the car. He finds a tube with 3 pre-rolled spliffs in it. Chris left it there last time I boarded the car. I'm asking him about the drugs, and I'm the one that had the drugs now. I went there and back with the shit in the car. That's fucked up. No, I already had it.
Is that a major thing?
I don't think so, but like,
Like, they're coming back to Canada.
there was things along the road on the way to.
Yeah, they do fucking notify you hard, but like you have no excuse.
No, there was stores.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
there was stores like the last.
on their side?
Yeah. On their side, the last half hour of the border were all stores.
Oh.
I'm like, yo, this is actually too many stores. We buy all this. We showed this on Carolina back in the days. Oh my god. Go a year, maybe 2000, 2001, 2002, something like that.
No, this was
Oh, Carabana though? True.
This is club. When this come on, girl, you pull yourself to the
Right?
and grind. And if you're not being whined on, any man has an invitation. Let's go wine on. Yo, let's go wine on that. You think that's what wines on? Or like that's a fucking harassment.
Right now it's all about the bottle services, man.
Yeah. That might be a harassment, but you might get a if you're not proper, you'll get a for
I don't
sure.
know if these young guys are dancing anymore.
I don't think young man know about that.
Be honest.
He's some grinding the rest of that. Remember one time when like my first grinding experience, I sort of grind for half an hour. Really. The girl fucking wants to go on fire. Grinding. And she's like, okay. I came off, I was like, yeah. I borderline, fuck that. But yeah, I borderline did.
Yeah. It's pretty much what you're doing.
Pretty much what you did. Pretty much what you did. I'm not sure if they probably enjoy that shit.
It's like a preview when it
And
comes.
then when I was back, when you read that, you check the details. I think some of those you get to charge about that shit. This day and age, you have to make sure you grind, ask permission when you grind. You want to? Oh, hold on. Find this NDNA.
Piece of that sexy.
Looks like. Yo, what's Canada plan? Your big plans?
Boat cruise.
Boat cruise.
Soca boat.
Soca vibe!
Soca boat.
I haven't been on a boat cruise in a minute.
Every
boat cruise?
year we make a plan there.
I went on a boat cruise back in the day, and I remember the late night, the brisk hit me. I couldn't wait for the boat to dock. Is it the one in Gatineau side? Right by the... Couldn't wait for this guy to dock. Like, just another- Now you gotta get going. The summertime is here. You have to be on the vibe every day.
Sarah, what's up? Danielle. Someone random guy.
They want you to call them out there? Just call us off.
No. What up, people? Happy Friday.
Alright, Chris.
Enjoy, bro. See you in 2 weeks. Enjoy
Well, it's
Canada.
good to see you this morning. See, when he said the same thing, I said to do his work. I said the same
All right,
thing.
I'm off to the
Last
gym.
time, I'm
I'll
like,
see you
yo,
guys
I never seen you, man. Good to see
2
you.
o'clock.
Hi, ironic. I said the same
Peace.
thing.